Shalom, all praise to Yahweh, Basham Yahushai, Basham Rakaka Dash. Don't want to see apostles at GreatMillStone, man. You know, ruling well. And you know, as you can see, the drums of war beating, and you know, I'll read this article and go into it. But like I said, you've seen a lot of the drums of war beating now, and it's a beautiful thing, and it's the signs of the times. You know, this is what the men of the Lord are waiting for, bruv. The prophets are waiting for. So it says, US and Russia closer to open conflict than any time since Cold War. There's an enormous sense of alarm since Mikhail Gorbachev in rare media intervention. And you know, we've seen the stuff with Syria, and we're seeing the tensions, and we're seeing these big superpowers. Well, first of all, according to the scriptures, World War III is going to happen. That's just the first thing, you know, we say, we teach, you know, we show you that it's all according to Bible prophecy, and there's nothing that can be done to stop it. You know, it's going to kick off. It's kicked off. It's kicking off, and it's just going to get to the point where nuclear missiles are shot in these respective countries. Following Tuesday's evening's abortive UN Security Council meeting, and airstrikes on Syrian military targets now seem a matter of hours away. With this, the world has moved one step closer to potential direct clash between two military superpowers. You know, and you know, Russia's got their force, you know, America has got their army force built up, and they got missiles, nuclear missiles. Okay, on its part, Moscow has refrained from walking back on the stark red lines first issued, in March by the chief of its general staff, Valery Gerasimov. And Wednesday morning, Russia's ambassador to Lebanon reiterated Mr. Gerasimov's warnings. Russia would shoot down missiles and strike any platforms used to launch missiles to Syria if it considered its servicemen to be under threat. It appears to go further, suggest any missiles fired at Syria would be shot down. You know, so, you know, this is where we're at, man. And you know, this is the Bible prophecies, and you know, you're seeing it happen now. You're seeing it. You got to do is just look at these articles or watch the news, and then you're just seeing it heating up more and more as we go on. It says, not since the Cold War has Moscow made such a direct and public threat to give me a sec. So like about that, and still on rotate, so I don't know why it's playing up like that. That's like, give me a sec. It's playing that. I'll just put it on auto rotate. Let's see it come off. Yeah, so like about that. And I gotta go back into it. So yeah, so where was I, man? Well, yeah, not since the Cold War has Moscow made such a direct and public threat to the military engaged with the US Army to strike at its ships and planes. The response of the US Commander-in-Chief sent via Twitter was typically diplomatic. Syria vows to shoot down any and all missiles fired at Syria. Get ready, Russia, because they will be coming nice and new and smart. Okay, so the US is going at getting at Russia. Russia's getting at so, you know, there's many scriptures that come into mind. Just reading a bit of this news here. And you know, it's you know, what can you say? It's a beautiful time. It's a beautiful thing that we're in this time, yeah. You know, the end war, pretty much. You know, there's an enormous sense of alarm since the last Soviet leader. I'm incredibly disappointed with the way that our current leaders are dealing with things. They seem incapable of dialogue, of using diplomatic mechanisms, and politics has instead turned into a change of accusations, sanctions, and military strikes. Now, this war is going to be worse than World War II, mate. There ain't going to be nothing, you know, after that, that's it. Then comes the kingdom. So, for all these devils that are thinking, yeah, you know, whatever the hell they're thinking, it ain't going to be that. You know, this article's quite a long article. Why? Because this is a serious topic. Donald Trump's big mistake was to threaten Vladimir Putin publicly. He said Trump talked about Putin paying a big price, but he should have known that fire meets fire. So now they can't just, you know, talk smack about them without any you know, they can't go around bullying. Matthew 24, for nations, for ye shall hear of wars and rumours of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, pestilence, earthquakes in divers places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. And we know that RFID chip is getting ready to get mandatory. There's all kind of information coming out on the RFID, and you got while this is happening, we're hearing wars and rumors of war. So any time now, we know that, because once them missiles are shot in America, mate, that's gonna be it. You know what I mean? There's like no coming back from that. Okay. For then, Matthew 24:21, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. And it tells you that in Matthew 12 as well. You know, so these scriptures link up, and the prophecies link up, and, you know, we're the ones bringing it out. Everybody that wants to scoff at us and get mad, they're not doing anything, man. They're just a bunch of losers. And you know what's going to happen to them? When the missiles are shot, they're going to get caught up in those missiles, mate. Yeah, you're going to get caught up. You're going to get caught up in all this. You know? You're going to get caught up in all this. This is a long article, to be honest. And there's a lot of things in there going back and forth with Syria and Russia. You know, but like I said, you know, Israel, scriptures at least shall draw them out. Israel draw out America, and the Russians, the Lord's put hooks in their jaws, as pursuant to the scriptures. So they're not backing down. They're not backing down. At home, the Russian propaganda machine has been working in overdrive for several. What about the US propaganda machine? See, depending on what news you watch, you know, I mean, we all know America's the worst for propaganda anyway. Let's just not even go there. You know, it don't make no sense. But, you know, the point is, man, let me go back to this article. US and Russia closer to open conflict than any time since Cold War. You know, we're at the door now with this. This is the final last legs of the prophecies, man, and we're gonna keep reporting it, you know, through the spirit, and keep getting these things out there, man. So, you know, you can see what's popping, man. It's beautiful, bro. You know, this is it, you know. So anyway, with that, I'm gonna close out, and yeah, shalom.